Good evening, everyone. This is Ryan with the National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma. Well, it's May, and that usually means thunderstorms are likely going to be brewing somewhere. So let's take a look at the headlines through the rest of your work week regarding severe weather and fire weather potential. So, severe thunderstorms will be possible beginning late tomorrow afternoon and early tomorrow evening across portions of western North Texas and southwestern Oklahoma, and will continue across the rest of Oklahoma through Thursday. In addition to severe storms, extreme fire danger will also be possible again tomorrow as strong south winds develop during the day and combined with extremely dry conditions across western Oklahoma and portions of western North Texas. Some heavy rainfall will be possible with the approaching upper storm system, especially early Thursday, mainly south of I-40 and east of I-35. A pattern change through this weekend will likely result in cooler temperatures and perhaps more rainfall by early next week. Extreme fire danger will continue on Wednesday. Let's first briefly discuss this fire danger for tomorrow afternoon before we get to the severe weather threat. As I mentioned earlier, very dry air will remain in place across western and northwestern Oklahoma tomorrow afternoon. East of here, a dry line will be positioned from just west of Enid southward to west of Wichita Falls. The minimum relative humidity may be more difficult to determine tomorrow afternoon near this dry line, but regardless, strong south to southwest winds near 25 to 35 miles per hour appear more and more likely. So any fires that do develop or are ongoing will have the potential to spread very rapidly. If you remember the yellow boxed area from the last slide, you'll notice that along and east of that box is where our severe threat will be through late tomorrow night. This is because storms will develop along that dry line and move northeast and perhaps east into central Oklahoma. The main threats will be hail up to at least the size of golf balls and damaging winds near 70 miles per hour. Now that you know where the threat will be through about midnight, we'll take a look at some of the thunderstorm timing for tomorrow. Storms will likely first develop very late in the afternoon and early evening hours across portions of western North Texas and southwestern Oklahoma. Isolated to widely scattered storms cannot be ruled out further north into central Oklahoma, though. Hail and damaging winds will be possible during this time period. As night falls, the storms may continue to develop or move into a broader portion of our forecast area. However, coverage may remain below 60% at this time. The damaging wind threat may decrease during this time period, but the hail threat will likely persist. As we move into the overnight hours Wednesday through early Thursday morning, thunderstorm chances will increase once again across portions of western North Texas and southwestern and southern Oklahoma. Notice that chances will also persist from our earlier round of thunderstorms along the I-35 corridor. The highest thunderstorm and rain chances are expected during the early part of the day Thursday, mainly along and east of I-35. Severe weather will still be possible during this time, likely in the form of hail around the size of quarters, although the threat will decrease. The heavy rain will continue to shift eastward into eastern and southeastern Oklahoma during the early afternoon hours Thursday. However, redevelopment appears possible mainly along the I-35 corridor through at least 7 p.m., if not later. Now, we've already looked at the thunderstorm chances through Thursday, but let's go back to the severe threat. The threat will continue through most of Thursday, like I mentioned before, although thunderstorm chances will decrease for most of our area during the late afternoon hours. The severe threat will likely shift to central and northern Oklahoma during the late afternoon and evening hours Thursday as the dry line and a cold front impact these areas. Redevelopment along the dry line across central Oklahoma along the I-35 corridor will be possible as the heavier rain exits our region to the east. The key thing to remember here is to not let your guard down through Thursday evening. Tornado chances are very difficult to determine right now, but they most certainly cannot be ruled out. Here's a look at possible rainfall totals through Thursday night. Remember, these are only estimates. If a thunderstorm moves directly over your location, you could definitely receive more. Notice the purple shaded area in southeast Oklahoma. This is where over an inch of rainfall appears very likely at this time. In closing, remember, don't be scared, be prepared. Have a plan and stay weather aware. Check that phone app, favorite TV network, or local National Weather Service page before you head out. Make sure you have some way to receive severe weather information, such as a cell phone or portable weather radio. Always have multiple ways to receive warnings. Do not count on your cell phone. Don't wait for outdoor warning sirens to alert you to an impending hazard. These are not intended for people indoors. Thanks again for watching. As always, the best place to find the most accurate and up-to-date forecast and warning information for western and central Oklahoma is on our webpage at www.weather.gov/Norman. You may also wish to view forecasts and warnings for other areas that could experience severe weather this week, including Tulsa, Wichita, Dallas-Fort Worth, Little Rock, and Shreveport. We also hope you will like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks again. Please stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week.